Well, all right, guys, here we are with me doing my thing. I'm going to show you guys how I do some of my crazy workouts. And I'm starting off with heavier weights, but then I will go to lighter weights to show you guys the same thing. But it's the same techniques, basically, as you go through this workout. And the idea is you're trying to strengthen your muscles where they are at their weakest. This is something strange. I'm not sure that anybody really does this, but I found that it's really good for toning. And oftentimes, if you're just working out and number one, you are elderly, you're already like going towards your elderly years. If you're in your 40s, going towards 50s, like Coach Greg, whatever. I mean, you could take steroids and be superhuman, which I don't do. I'm completely natural. So to avoid the problems of getting torn, because I've had all kinds of issues with my back, I've had hernia, I have bow legs, and all that kind of jazz. And so I don't like to overexert myself, but I do try to keep somewhat healthy at the best that I can, which is why you guys saw that I'm doing micro-lesion therapy. I'm not going to be competing in any bodybuilder competitions. I'm not going to be doing anything fancy or amazing, but I want to try to keep my skin tight over the years because that's just healthier. It's just healthier. Don't let that skin wobble everywhere because it's those zombie particles that live inside the wobbly skin, like the what do you call it? Oh, this is why I need an X medallion, guys. This is why you need to build me an X medallion. Um, the glutes, yeah, but there's a thing called cellulite. Cellulite, there you go. I have to work out my cellulite. They're like, but look, I can see your ribs. So what? So what? Just because you can see my ribs doesn't mean that my entire physique is toned. And this is one of the things that is so important about understanding our physical bodies and learning about, generally speaking, okay, that's a corgi's analogy over there. Let me get to the video that I wanted to show. No, that's the wrong video. No, that's the wrong video. It's the wrong video. Okay, there we go. This is the video that I was looking for. Okay, there we go. So, the issue with injecting yourself with anything is they would like you to believe that when you inject yourself with chemicals to either lose fat or to, do whatever, enhance the size of your muscle or whatever it is that you decide to inject yourself with. The issue is that our bodies are made out of cells, right? And cells move. And believe you me, one of the biggest struggles with losing weight and keeping it off is that your body evens it out. So you're at the gym, you're working hard, you're pumping your muscles, you look amazing, you go home, you sleep, you wake up in the morning, and then you look, you're not shredded anymore. And it's like, but what happened? Well, you got to get rid of the basically you got to get rid of the cellulite from everywhere in your body in order for that kind of muscle to stay quite vibrant and be able to stay shredded for long periods of time. If you constantly have an area in your body, for instance, for me it was the glutes and my quads especially, but also the love handles and all of the skin wrapping around my spine. And that's very dangerous when that happens because you could get kinds of cancers, or you could get blood cancer and cancers around your spine and weird things like lumps creating around your spine, which could lead to the serious consequences as you get on with your elderly years. So that's what I'm trying to beat right now. And so I don't go on bulks for a good reason, and I don't do the Paul Saladino diet for a reason. and it's to reduce the chances of me holding on to those zombie cells, which create your worst nightmares of all time. Worse than last time, as Coach Greg Doucette would say, right? He always says, better than last time. Did you work out harder than last time? Everything is something last time. So yes, you may be working out more than last time, better than last time, everything in the last time, but then it keeps evening out. And especially if you are a very big person, um, it takes years and years and years to get rid of all of the cellulite and the excess zombie cells from your system. So you put in the work, you put in the hours, and it looks like you're not getting any results at all. So there you go. And that's why, I try never to go that route. I never bulk. I never follow these crazy fitness coaches that tell you, you know what you got to do. You got to, uh, you know, over drink, even if it's just water. Over take the, what do you call it, animal fat. Overdo it on butter and gluten and what's the other thing? Big sticks of butter. I just don't do it. Don't do it. Excessive cereal. Don't do it because it all likes to hang out around your spine, the love handles, and your quads. And I mean, depending on your particular physiology, some people are luckier than others, and also under my armpit for some reason, which could also cause some horrible things, as well as the some people are very unlucky and they get the man boobs. Yeah, that you can still get cancer in your man boobs if you're a man. So be careful with that too. It's a myth that only women get cancer in their man boobs. So watch out for that. So anyway, I'm doing really, really mime-like motions here just to show you guys that these are exercises that anybody can do. It's like 10 minutes worth of exercise. You can go lower than this. It doesn't have to be 5 pounds, which means that everybody, you don't have an excuse. Everybody can do these exercises. Depending on your mobility, I go all the way down to the ground and touch the ground, but you don't have to. Try not to overextend your elbows when you're doing these exercises. Try not to pull your shoulder out of your socket by going crazy or anything like that. So that's why I do extremely slow movements. And sometimes I will focus on areas where there's the most resistance, because that is where your muscles are at their weakest, possibly due also because of leverage and physics. So I will focus on those areas and try to make those areas where I feel the most pushback um, the most, because I want to strengthen those areas as much as possible. And that'll help you with all kinds of strange things you wouldn't even imagine, also like pull-ups and other calisthenics if you do that. But anyway, there we have it, guys. Some basic exercises for you guys to do at all ages and sizes. Doesn't matter if you're male, female, or non-binary. You can do these things, and trust me when I say they will improve your overall tone of the muscle. It's not about getting the biggest. It's not about getting the strongest, but it will help overall, and it's really easy to do. You could do this. You might have like a TV on the, how do you say? You could have a TV on the ceiling, or you could just change the position of your bench to be more upright and do the same kind of thing. So, and then watch TV. The key here is be a sloth, and everything will be fine and dandy. Plus, I'm not selling you any weird stuff to drink, eat, or anything like that. And if you decide to buy one of those crazy vehicles back there, like the RC vehicles back there, then I still don't get any money because I'm not sponsored by those companies. I just enjoy racing those things or drifting those things in the house because these days flying is not really something that you can do anymore. They're changing all the legislation, and do you want to go out and get harassed? I mean, I live in one of the best neighborhoods in the world. I probably won't get harassed, but do I want to for any reason whatsoever? No. I'd rather stay home and not get harassed. Imagine that. So there we go. There you have it. In the modern world of technology, you can still drift cool RC cars and rock crawlers and all that cool stuff, and fly things in the simulator. Not much else. This is the modern world of America, in the modern world of technology, where they won't make me my X medallion. They just won't, because they want to make sure that every device that has AI that you run your business through can be connected to the cloud, can be connected to the whatchamacall thing, can be connected to their third-party app from which they can remotely shut down your whole business whenever they feel like, because they woke up that way on that day. And it's like, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to turn off Walmart all of a sudden. Yay. Let's say whatever it is that's being run through AI at Walmart or Target or Amazon or whatever it is, because they need AI to run through their system, or even Meta. Maybe that's why Meta wants to get into the AI, so they don't have to rely on someone else's AI to run their products. Maybe that's what it is. The modern world of technology is flamboyant. That's what it is. It's flamboyant. It's so cool. You just love it. Anyway, are you happy that the latest version of the operating system on iPhone is skadooshing people? So people are reluctant to update the latest version of the software. I don't know. Put it in the comments. What do you guys think? Should you buy the latest iPhone?